Hello, basketball people, we have news. Let's go to more news about the Golden State Warriors. I ask you to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as I am a Warriors fan. The Golden State Warriors need a starting center. The years of Draymond Green being able to play heavy minutes at the 5 are no longer. The Warriors need to pick up some size and defense to play alongside Green in the frontcourt. Because of this, Warriors news and trade rumors have linked the team to multiple big men around the league. We are going to look at one Warriors trade rumor that lands them the perfect starting center. Warriors receive Jared Allen. Cleveland Cavaliers receive Brandon Podziemski, Moses Moody, 2028 first-round pick, top 10 protected, 2031 first-round pick swap. The hardest part about this trade would be getting the Cavaliers to go for it. Allen is one of their most important players, and this isn't the biggest asset haul. However, if they could somehow pull this trade off, it would be the best Warriors news of the offseason. Allen would be the perfect center to play alongside Green. Although everyone likes the idea of putting a stretch 5 next to Draymond, what he really needs is a traditional rim protector and vertical threat. Green has been shooting the 3-ball much better over the last few seasons, shooting nearly 40% 2 seasons ago and nearly 33% this year. He doesn't need a stretch 5, and he's had more success next to traditional rim protectors. Maybe the offensive spacing would take a hit, but Draymond having another Andrew Bogut-esque center next to him would instantly make the Warriors one of the best defenses in the league. Defense has always been what Steve Kerr and the Warriors hang their hat on. If this Warriors trade rumor comes true, the Warriors will be set up well for contention. Former NBA first overall pick Golden State Warriors must consider signing. Markelle Fultz signed with the Sacramento Kings during the middle of the 2024-25 NBA season. He finished the year with averages of 2.9 points, 1.0 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per contest while shooting 41.8% from the field in 21 games. This summer, Fultz will once again be a free agent who is available to sign with any team in the league. I believe one team that should consider signing the 27-year-old is the Golden State Warriors. With where the Warriors are at cap space-wise, they have to do a good job hitting on free agents that can be signed for cheap. Fultz is the ideal guard to bring off the bench and run the offense while Steph Curry, who is 37, gets a rest. During the 2023 season, the former Washington star averaged 13.9 points, 3.9 rebounds, 5.7 assists and 1.4 steals per contest while shooting 51.4% from the field and 31% from the three-point range in 60 games. Fultz was the first pick in the 2017 NBA draft by the Philadelphia 76ers after one season of college basketball. While he will likely never reach his all-star potential, there is no question that he has the ability to be a solid role player in the right situation. Via the NBA, on April 12, 2018, Markelle Fultz, 13 PTS, 10 AST, 10 REB, notches his first career triple-double in the Sixers' 16th consecutive win, becoming the youngest player in NBA history to record a triple-double. #NBARooks. The Warriors finished the 2024-25 season as the 6th seed in the Western Conference with a 48-34 record. They lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second round of the NBA playoffs. Why the Warriors must target Milwaukee Bucks PF this offseason, he brings a whole new dynamic. The Golden State Warriors need some new additions to their roster, and one Milwaukee Bucks forward is their perfect solution. The Golden State Warriors have a strong foundation they can build around since the Jimmy Butler trade in February worked out better than anyone expected it to. 1. In a very short time playing together, Stephen Curry has fully embraced Jimmy Butler, even trusting him to take the final shot in a close game. But Curry, Butler, and Draymond Green can't do it alone. Their team needs some reinforcements, especially as they're expecting some exits. Forward Jonathan Kuminga is virtually guaranteed to lead the Warriors this offseason. With a lack of size and depth at the power forward position, the Warriors can target a Milwaukee Bucks star who could be looking for a new adventure. Bobby Portis linked to Golden State Warriors. Milwaukee Bucks forward Bobby Portis is one of the big free agents to look out for this offseason. Portis has a $13.4 million player option that he will likely turn down, as he can make more money with a different team. NBA insider Jake Fisher is reporting that Portis is an option the Golden State Warriors are considering. His time playing under Steve Kerr at the 2023 FIBA World Cup was quite positive. Team executives expect Portis to have numerous potential landing spots in the mid-level market as well, although Milwaukee would like to bring back the 30-year-old forward, sources say. Golden State has always been a team to monitor for Portis, who has a notable fan in head coach Steve Kerr from their shared days during the 2023 FIBA World Cup competition with USA Basketball. The Warriors lacked serious size in the front court, with Kevin Looney, Tracy Jackson-Davis, and Draymond Green being their only pieces at the power forward and center spots. If they can land Portis, the Warriors get an experienced player in the prime of his career who can play at a high level on both ends of the court. Bobby Portis could elevate Golden State Warriors in the West. While the Golden State Warriors were undersized after the Jimmy Butler trade, they were excellent defensively. In fact, after the February 6 trade deadline, the Warriors had the best defense in the NBA, with a rating of 111.0. This great defense carried over into the playoffs, as they ended their postseason campaign with a defensive rating of 112.9, which ranked 7th among all playoff teams. Adding Portis to their lineup would only make the Warriors better. Here are Portis' stats from the last 2 seasons. He not only provides them with strong scoring, but also can play great defense, especially at the rim. Points per game 13.8 13.9. Rebounds per game 7.4 8.4. Assists per game 1.3 2.1. Steals per game 0.4 0.7. Blocks per game 0.8 0.5. Field goal percentage 50.8% 46.6%. 3-point percentage 40.7% 36.5%. Free throw percentage 79% 83.6%. Defensive rating 113.1 110.5. His numbers improved in many categories last season. While he doesn't average over 1 block per game, at 6 feet 10 inches, he is still blocking a shot once every 2 games on average. Not to mention, his shot-blocking numbers look good while he plays alongside 2 rim-protecting experts like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez. On the Warriors, as the biggest player on the team, barring any other signings, Portis will have the chance to swat away a lot more shots while playing defense. Add to this his strong scoring numbers, and Portis becomes a can't-miss free agent that the Golden State Warriors should go all out to get. Warriors free agency news: must consider this free agent who just became available. The Golden State Warriors have an interesting offseason ahead of them. Lots of recent Warriors rumors are surrounding their options moving forward with Jonathan Kuminga, or if they can try and trade for another impact player. Regardless of what big moves the Warriors are or aren't able to make, they need to win some of their smaller moves. One potentially Warriors free agent target that needs to be on the team's radar just became available as a result of the Desmond Bane trade. Because of the Orlando Magic's Desmond Bane trade, the team has declined Gary Harris's team option for next season. Harris will now enter the free agency market. Harris should be on the short list of Warriors free agent targets. Harris is a known knockdown shooter who had a very limited role in Orlando last season. He could take a short, veteran minimum contract to try and redeem his value around the league. The Warriors did a similar thing with Dante DiVincenzo and Otto Porter Jr. They got them on a great deal when their value was low and got one great season out of them. Harris could be their next restoration project. Harris is a near 37% three-point shooter for his career. He has also been a decent defender throughout his career. At only 30 years old, the Warriors could use a younger veteran like him on their bench. Harris hasn't had the best injury history lately, which needs to be considered. The Warriors can't rely on him to play most of the regular season. Still, if the team wants to take a flyer on a player that could be a perfect fit, Gary Harris needs to be on the Warriors' free agent target list. What the Jimmy Butler trade to Golden State teaches us about Kevin Durant's saga and his next destination. The Kevin Durant trade speculation continues to intensify across the NBA. Recent reports indicate only two teams remain serious contenders for the superstar forward. The San Antonio Spurs and Houston Rockets have emerged as the primary destinations. Both franchises possess the necessary assets to make a competitive offer for Kevin Durant's services. Spurs and Rockets have the perfect trade packages ready for KD. San Antonio enters negotiations with an impressive arsenal of 13 first-round picks through 2031, including the 2nd and 14th selections this year. The Spurs can also offer established players like Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Harrison Barnes to match salary requirements. Young prospect Stephon Castle could serve as the centerpiece that entices Phoenix to make a deal. His potential combined with San Antonio's draft capital creates an attractive package. Houston brings a different approach with proven young talents like Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green, and Jabari Smith Jr. All three players have NBA experience and could immediately help the Suns remain competitive while rebuilding their roster. NBA Insider believes Jimmy Butler is a good example to read Durant's situation. NBA insider John Krasinski believes the Jimmy Butler trade saga offers important lessons for Durant's situation. Butler initially preferred joining Phoenix before his move from Miami to Golden State earlier this year. However, the Suns' salary cap constraints and Bradley Beal's no-trade clause ultimately prevented that deal from materializing. Butler eventually landed with the Warriors, where he's helped Golden State reach the second round of the playoffs. Dark horse teams could still steal Durant away. The Butler precedent suggests Durant's preferred destination might not become reality. Teams like Miami Heat and Minnesota Timberwolves remain actively pursuing the veteran scorer. Minnesota could offer Rudy Gobert or Julius Randle to Phoenix, both capable of supporting Devin Booker effectively. Meanwhile, Durant can team up with Anthony Edwards to bring title to Minnesota. The Timberwolves also have salary-matching pieces like Dante DiVincenzo and young prospects Rob Dillingham and Terrence Shannon Jr.